Hello there everyone and welcome back. We managed to make progress on, what is it, getting the helmet, the scribe helmet. I had this all planned out and I completely lost my intro. This is a good way to start, isn't it? Simply put, I gone to the supply facility, got our helmet there, and now I think I'm about ready to go back to Alpha Uxor and potentially put an end to the harassment that's being done to the Muke. Although I'm terrified we're just about to make things worse if I am going to endeavor in this. Because who knows if our Menkmack friend has other things in mind. After all, Menkmack has admitted that this entire scheme was meant for profit after all. So, if he can think of some way to make more money out of this, then things are probably going to get worse. But otherwise, I think I'm done in the measured territory, mainly because I'm about to lose to attrition here. Most of my ships that are probably well equipped for dealing with the short-range AoE of the measured ship here, because of that demotivator, which literally steals crew members from me. I think it even siphons them or makes use of them for their health as well. So anything close range like the Muke would probably be a really bad idea. So the interceptors, the Sontar travelers, these things I'm suffering from a lot of attrition there, so I think I've outstayed my welcome. At least until I can replenish them or build new ships. Like, I could potentially build more Taiwan defenders, but they're kind of a bad choice too, aren't they? Just because of the short range that they have. But let's decide. I think we're going to go to Alpha Uxor, get this done out of the way, and depending on what happens next, I may begin my venture down into the Meowling territory. Keep an eye out for more said star bases, since that's really what I need more of. If nothing else, that's what I really need. A single star base in this region would be perfect, because then I can explore Epsilon Loren. This entire region here will be available to me, and who knows what else. But otherwise, I think I'll check out the Lexite facilities down in Beta Muse, I think it was. It's somewhere around here anyway. I'm going to check that out, I think, afterwards. If I can go no further after saying hello to the Meowlings and checking out the Trendle's other systems. Potentially find our homeworld and find the truth of what's going on with them. Since I am really wary, a lot of it is because I've been spoiled a tiny bit on a certain achievement that involves accepting their gift. I forget what the title of it was off the top of my head, mind you, but that signifies something's supposed to happen, and I don't like it one bit. It's a bit of a shame that I've been spoiled accidentally on that, since I honestly would wonder if I would accept their gift or not. And don't look at me. Don't even think about looking at me. Hell, we got more. Oh god. I'm surrounded on all angles, and this looks like a scribe ship of some kind. We know they're going to attack us. Hell, I should hail them in all honesty, because we do have the helmet after all. You think we could talk our way out of this? It's interesting to see.
Rock. Halt, garbage human vessel!
Ah, my.
We have received
I forgot that you think of us as garbage as well.
Kindly appreciate if you assisted in this matter. Now you won't have orders to be the doom of all vessels crewed by aliens with 2 ears. Yeah.
I was going to say, hopefully there was an extra dialogue for us, but no, we have to go to the homeworld for that apparently. At least the Muke are really good against these ships here, so long as I stay away from the front of it, since the oil spill immediately destroys their interceptors. Hell, I would argue the Terran Soul's amazing for this. I need to play with my new weapons at some point, you would think, right? This warrants it. Since I have phaser point defense to destroy their fighters, it's just a question if I run out of power. Oh god, this is not the situation I want, though. Not in the slightest, but holy crap! Well, it felt amazing. Although that was a bad tracking on my nukes, for crying out loud. That was well, I'm trying to figure out if this... Oh, we can destroy everything of theirs. Good god, the phasers even did, like, damage over time, I think, too. Guys, this feels amazing. I'm thankful for trying this thing out, but you know, if I get a bad matchup, this immediately ends my campaign. I don't like that concept one bit. But I'm thankful we got to test out the Terran Soul. It has amazing potential since it stops both the weapons of the Drenkend carrier from what I'm seeing. Hell, I want to engage this thing just for the extra resource units. I hate to murder all the Drenkend because they kind of hate the idea of committing suicide, but they're free money at this point. I want to have more fun with this thing. That was amazing. especially with this position. Although, I should have probably accounted for a knockback on the missile. Nope, I'm in a plasma storm. That probably is not a good idea for me. Come on, I have really slow regeneration, I come to notice. But I don't need to tell you how amazing that phaser is. That thing's beautiful. And that thing is dead. The Terran Soul is pretty overpowered. I just need the mobility to truly make it capable of fighting anything. Oh god, company.
Rock! The garbage vessel returns!
We're back, and we brought a helmet for you. We brought Menkmack here to have a little chat with you. I don't think we're supposed to tell them our little scheme, but I guess it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, at least.
Yes, we will always gladly speak with another of our free-eared peers.
Well, at least they're obliging. I'm surprised.
Be gone from our sight, foolish two-eared one.
Alright, let's see how badly this goes. You wait patiently until the Menkmack opens the channel. Do we get a cutscene or some kind? I wonder.
Rock, that was surprising. There's also a scribe legate on your vessel.
At least he doesn't look as weird as having only a single ear. Did he have some new orders for you? I'm surprised and astonished.
The scribe have instructed us that they require both the Drenkend and all other aliens to have 4 ears from now on.
Yes, I literally facepalmed. Although I kinda already knew that. I just hope that wasn't too loud into the mic. My. I told you we couldn't trust them.
This order is stupid, and that is the only time I can recall thinking that.
At least he's honest.
It is an order, so we will get more ears. The Menkmack fortunately have more they can sell us, but until we've furnished ears for all Drenkend everywhere, which the Menkmack say could take some time, we will stop killing 2-eared species, and 0-eared species, and etc, etc.
Okay, I guess we got what we wanted, but I'm still gonna facepalm for out. Well, I already did. That's some solid 4-eared thinking.
There was another order.
Uh-oh.
The scribe legate also ordered us to give you a new hyperdrive that you could lash to your impossibly primitive vessel.
Huh.
He has also ordered us to pity you.
Aww.
Take it and be less pathetic, 2-eared one.
I think this is the Menkmack's way of saying our ship is ugly, since I think he's the only one who literally did say our ship is trash. I can't remember our conversation with him, mind you, and he is kind of part of our crew. But refuse to be less pathetic. Let's refuse to be less pathetic.
Rock. Is there anything else, 2-eared one?
I think we're done here.
Good rock to you, 2-eared one.
Although I gotta say 4 years does kind of look good on him, if I were to be so honest. But I prefer him to have 2 ears, be like the rest of us people. Oh god. Can I have a little chat with Mork back here? We kind of saw this coming, let's be honest. We saw this coming. Thankfully it worked out for us. So now I just gotta go back to the Menkmack homeworld, do I? Where is it exactly? I just see a bunch of homeworld stuff. I'm not sure. Form an alliance. Yeah, investigate the moon. So, it's not telling us anything. What does... Let's just stop the attacks. We should tell their homeworld. Okay. I was expecting a logged update, but... We can go back to Menkmack world and we can easily fast travel back. I am not worried one bit. Let's set course and hopefully we don't encounter too many unwanted friends. Do I want to get resources? I actually got a good amount of resources here. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think I had the survey sensor, did I? To allow me to see anomalies when I first came to Drenkend, didn't I? So maybe... Oh, it's the facility.
Your garbage vessel now before it approaches this colony any further. Yes, 2-eared scum.
Okay, never mind. I guess it was a colony. But to be honest, I don't think I had the sensor on there, so it was worth checking just in case. Since I honestly can't remember if I pillaged the plants of all the resources here or not. Never mind the fact. it may have respawned, since we saw it before when I went back to Earth at one point. Oh well. Let's get this under wraps. Let's finish up this quest line, although it feels like there's more to it. Let's be honest. Ooh, there's a station. Oh my god, we just bullied right through. Were you always here? Did I literally fly past La Cecile and did not see you? I'm pretty certain I just flew past this, since this is a direct path for Epsilon Fathom. How the hell did I miss this? Sure, it's kind of tricky with how small this region is. Hell, we only see 3 systems. But still,
hello.
I feel like we dodged this.
This facility has recently come online after 205,000.
Yep. What do we unlock though?
Starbase and storytelling functionality may not be as delightful as normal.
New ship components. I wish it told us, mind you, so that way I could figure out what Enforcer drive. So that's the new hyperdrive. Let's have a look and see what it does. If it truly is an upgrade or not. It's Snuggle Drive. Never mind. It's not worth it. Hell, isn't this the exact same stats as the original Cuddle Drive? Maybe it was 20%. It's not worth it. I was flattered.
Is there anything else?
But I hate to break it to the Drenkend, we're still a garbage vessel. Or garbage vessel. Why am I having a hard time saying garbage? Or vessel even? I couldn't tell you. Oh well. It was nice of them to give me a gift there to make my ship look more menacing and more like a real ship. It's not happening today. But what did we unlock? Small fuel container. Yes, please. Although, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these hyperdrive accelerators, with that said. I'm okay with that. It's just mostly for convenience at this point. So let's trade out. I'm gonna throw on 2 of these, maybe a third. I want to keep some of them just in case, although it's not as essential. It's not like I need to run away from enemy vessels. It just gets rid of the downtime quite a bit. But is that all we got access to? Looks like it anyway. Oh yeah, we already seen that. I would like some more heat shielding or toxic filters though. Supercharger. I don't care about the extra speed, mind you, but it's good to know these things ahead of time that actually unlock the cursed thing. Ooh, a stun shot. Which do minimum damage but can stun creatures, huh? So it allows us to capture live creatures for more resources if I had to guess. I would have to get rid of something for that to matter though. That's the only catch. Well, I have a bunch of collectors that are just taking up space. As convenient as it is, let's go for something a little more real. Ooh, we finally get a sensor upgrade. View range 100%. Will let us see traveling ships from over 2 parsecs away. What exactly does this do? Does this enhance my minimap? That's the only thing I could think of. I'm taking it either way. And we still got plenty of resources in the bank. Ooh, dual shot. Fire heist. Let's see, what the hell is... Oh, this is just a regular shot to replace my nuke, isn't it? Never mind. These are all abilities basically we've seen before. So I'm fine. I'm fine with not having these. The hypersonic nuke is kind of amazing. And the phaser without a doubt was ridiculous. It was even, I think, doing damage over time, or maybe our Drenkend carrier was taking damage from something else. And otherwise we just need to resupply, or recrew. So let's teleport our way back to the Menkmack system and get repopulated. And it's really hard to tell, did this actually enhance my sensor range or not? It looks like it did, but I kind of would have liked the minimap to be a bit bigger in some form to kind of emphasize that point. Either way, I'll take the enhancement, it might help a bit. But the Menkmack are definitely going to be happy without a doubt. And we can move on to bigger and better things. Like I said, I would like to go say hi to the Meowlings, find the Trendle homeworld. I'll push this Grasper along to help us out involuntarily.
Many playful Splashes Federation members.
Yep, we're here to bring good news.
The Drenkend have finally stopped attacking our ships.
Yep, for now.
And colonies.
Oh, that's an added bonus.
And also other people.
Well, so we know.
Whatever you did, well done.
Happy to help. Now, where's our reward, huh? You owe us 1 now. Maybe 2 or 3. Happy to have helped. Let's not be greedy.
Thank you again.
Now, is that... Let's see. Is there anything else they can update us with that said? We learned about the meowlings from them, so maybe they can tell us more?
The very quiet alliance that we're not advertising to anyone,
Yep,
right?
that's true.
What did you want to discuss?
Let's see, buy supplies. Do you have any technology? Well, there's nothing new, unfortunately. I think we're just done here for the time being. No need to buy more ships. Let's go to Earth.
The very quiet. Thank you
Oops,
again.
that's not what I
Is
want.
there anything else?
For some reason, I assumed I was backtracking or going
Take
out.
care, Federation.
Alright, let's go to Taiwan sector. See if they have anything for us, since after all, they have been kind of quiet. So I'd like to see what we could do for him, and I gotta keep in mind my fuel reserves too. That may be something I'm overlooking. But that helped tremendously. I think I can reach Epsilon Loren now. But now, do we want to go to the Lexi facility or not? The Meowlings are also tempting. I want to meet Jeff. I'm pretty certain that's the faction that has Jeff as part of like what they can do, and from what I see in the skirmish mode, so I'm really excited for that exchange. I just don't know how they are in the actual campaign, mind you. So I'm really eager to see them. So I might just do that, but the Lexite's probably the more pressing thing in all seriousness. It is supposed to be the priority, after all. And I may want to check these anomalies, because, again, I've almost never been to Taiwan territory after, it seems like, especially with the sensors that checked for anomalies. So this might be warranted. And it looks like one of the ships is stuck in the sun, or the star.
Welcome back, best friend.
Oh yeah, we don't have any Taiwan ships currently, so that might be a bit of a problem. I came here kind of about resupplying. Let's talk about our alliance.
Like what? Best friend ever?
Well, we could talk about technology. I'm pretty certain I already asked the Muke, but I don't think I've asked you.
A lot of our technology is mucus-based, and probably not what you're after.
No, thank you.
Unless it is. I can tell by your face that it isn't.
So much for that.
Is there anything else? Please, we can hang out anytime.
So, what that basically tells me is we need to go out and find more allies, more friendly faces. Which, we have a questionable one in the Trendle. The Meowlings are unknown, and the Menkmack, I don't trust them one bit. Safe to say. Unidentified object. Is this just a ship? Unidentified object? What object? There's something missing here. One of these things is not like the other, as far as the other planets I've been to. But I'm gonna bite. I'll bite. Let's see what's here. Never mind the fact there's platinum is in a bunch of critters. Also, how do I use my stun shot? Well, we already figured that out. It's just the right mouse button. Maybe because I have a second weapon. That's probably the only reason I could think of. Since to be honest, they never did tell us what weapon we would need to use that. Is it? Oh god, worm, worm, worm! Oh god, worm, worm, worm! That was bad. That was unfortunate. Oh, what is this?
A wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Well, we must have found the most overpowered ship ever, since we cannot even see it. So imagine what our opponents are gonna think when they try and grab it, huh? Let's at least grab this platinum without losing the lander, please. Since that was unfortunate little bit of getting devoured by a Sarlacc pit. So what the hell did we just grab with that said? There's no way for me to actually find out, is there? Yeah, until I get to a space station or get back to Earth. Oh well. Let's go back to Earth and refuel. We kind of deserve a little bit R&R. Hell, I could go to Epsilon moves if I so wish. I'm still uncertain what I want to go for. Since if I'm going to go down to the Lexite territory, or the Lexite facility, I am going to explore this entire cluster, at least briefly. Maybe not to gather resources, but at least find another alien faction, because this clearly looks like some kind of alien civilization should live down here. It feels like it anyway. There's enough ships, or enough systems to warrant it. At least they allow for a large race anyway, or civilization of some kind. At least a race that has multiple planets to their name, if they're going to be like a major faction, is what I'm thinking. Minor faction, we would probably encounter them in one form or another. But let's refuel. No, I don't want to go to the moon. We already been to the Lexite ruins, there's no point anymore. Let's give some updates.
Welcome back, Captain.
All human ships have been crewed up. Wait. We got a hyperdrive. When did we get a hyperdrive? We've been getting anything but a hyperdrive.
You do have a pretty interesting looking hyperdrive there, Captain. But it's currently installed on your ship. You're going to need that yourself, right?
Oh.
What we need from you is a spare hyper. If you don't want that, just remember you'll have to replace it with something else. You're not much used to StarControl.
Okay, well, for some reason all this time I thought it was something else. That is a shame. I sold the dang Drenkend hyperdrive. Not realizing I kinda needed it, did I? Since, why was that option even shown to us then? Since it never showed before, when I had the cuddle drive. Well, that's a little bit embarrassing, a little bit unfortunate. But I've learned something out of this, so we can at least hang on to the hyperdrives we get in the future. And there should be plenty others, here's hoping. And I need more docky bays. What do we actually grab, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think it was the javelin we picked up. Since I'm pretty certain we only had a single one. If I had to guess, ooh, we have a Taiwan Defender. Which is a little bit unfortunate. They were not recrewed. And if only I had checked ahead of time, that would have been nice. But nonetheless, I want to throw in some defenders at least. What do I have too much of? I think I'll get rid of the measured response. We'll hang on to the Menkmack negotiator for now. And we'll throw in a defender. Oh, I thought I had a fresh one that was full health, so... Is it possible I could just recruit this easily enough?
Anything else,
Yep.
Captain?
Okay, perfect. That's all I was curious about.
Good luck, Captain.
So now the big question. Where do I go? Oh god, we got a lot of reach now. So I can go to Caladana and just explore Epsilon Lower End and then make my way up, maybe. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Jump down here, explore a couple of these systems, go to Caladana for the supply station, make my way over to Epsilon Little Ren, and hopefully I have enough fuel to make it up here. Well, actually I probably would have to double back to refuel again, but I should have the fuel now for it, so I think that's the plan. Let's go to the Lexite facility. At least it'll be a nice break away from Scribe territory. Since I want to argue anyway, I've been pushed to the limit on my fleet there, being in measured territory for those past few episodes. Since I don't think the Muke would have been very good against the measured, never mind all my other short range and less mobile type of ships. And the interceptors, the hearing interceptors and the Fontar were a little bit... Holy crap, there's a lot of ships here. Should I be worried? I want to kind of say hi. Stand still. Norse Transport, who are you? Fire at will, no thanks.
Hello, two-armed one.
Greetings.
You approached us without shooting first.
Oh my god, is that...
This is a pleasant change for creatures in this part of the spur.
Yeah, this...
Nevertheless, we can't speak with you. We have much material to gather before making our next leg of our journey.
Alright, that's fine. We're looking for assistance, so I can't even say we'll go on elsewhere. We're just gonna insist the freighter to help us.
We can't help. It's ridiculous of you to ask.
Yeah, I know. I just had no other choice. Honestly, that's the truth. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and the fact I only had one chat option available. But there are a lot of ships here. Is it safe to say that I was right in my hunch that there's some kind of civilization down here? Look at all these ships. Wow. I don't even think I'm in the proper system. I just got... Yeah, I'm not even the right system. So I jumped a little bit... I jumped out of warp a little bit too early. But I'm interested in making my acquaintance with them. Get back here. You're a new race. I want to say hi. Although I could have said hi to the Boskins, couldn't I? Oh, Cinder's Kid Scout. We know they're not friendly. We met them before. Why are you making this difficult for me? Why do you do this? I just want to say hi since I have... Well, I suppose this is the realization my ship is actually trash. I have no hailing range on any of these ships. There we go. There's the Syndicate ship, but... Will they shoot at us? Look, I don't have time. Tunnel off, would ya? Okay. Never mind. They're not a friendly bunch. Oh wait, he's coming to see us. Which probably doesn't mean good thing, huh? Hey, I'll fire at will. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, no. Never mind. None of them want to talk to me. They're not very friendly fellows, aren't they? How much do you want to bet the Boskins aren't gonna talk? Takes guts to fly around here. Well, at least one of them's gonna talk to us. What are you doing? Hauling cargo from our mine site to the base of Urlas. Okay, so there's a mine operation going on. Wait, did we skip? Lots of fools try and mine those worlds and don't know what they're doing. It's easy for us now that Urlas base is set up and selling the gear we need for it. Okay, Urlas base. That sounds like a place we could sell, but where is Urlas? You haven't really told us a whole lot, if I were to be so honest. Unless that's it right there, because they are kind of orbiting the planet. Although, radiation does... I lose a crew every second. I don't think that bodes well for me, if I were to be honest. I was tempted going... Oh god, are you following us? Yeah, you are following us, you cursed thing. We got 2 syndicate ships ignoring me, but this one seems to love me and want to talk.
Target acquired. I have a message for you.
Oh.
If you survive this encounter, you should speak with my boss at Alpha Tria B. You won't, though. So, engaging now.
Well, that was an odd exchange. I was caught completely off guard. I forget what system he wants us to talk to. I'm hoping the log updated. It is a cruiser, so it's something a little bit bigger, so I feel confident maybe the Muke or the Defender could do it. I'm assuming it's a slower ship anyway. Although, the Terran Soul is really tempting, but let's not start crippling our main flagship so early in our voyage, shall we? Ooh, and especially... Oh god, you get all the power-ups. Oh, you get... Oh my god, really? You know this is gonna suck. Sort of. Especially with him so far away. Okay, I take that back. We didn't even get any... The original StarControl had like the blackened out silhouette when you fly over the stars. But mind you, the original version had very few stars in comparison to this. So, that could have been very, very silly. Since it was going the same speed as my Defender and completely running away. But I'm curious, was that in my log? I have the Alpha Tira. Where the hell is that exactly? I just wish it could just show me the damn system. Since autopilot doesn't honestly tell me. What is down here? Oh, you're new. Some dog at a scribe? No. If anything, we've been murdering them. A bit fresh face for them. Maybe they're getting clever. Oh boy. What is this place? Well, I normally wouldn't tell you a damn thing. But this whole sector is going up in flames pretty soon. Oh. We got problem solvers here. Don't play dumb. Mercenaries. Okay, so this is like an outpost. And I can even hire a mercenary, but I think we got plenty of ships in our roster. I would just like a different ship to add some diversity to our fleet, if nothing else. So I'll bite. You don't have space in your fleet. Come back later. Alright, I tried. It wouldn't even go to my auxiliary or reserves. Oh well. They're not the most pleasant sort, but with that message, it's tempting actually. Let me seriously find where this dang system is so I can mark it. Alpha Tira, so we'll just do a search for Tira. Alpha Tira A. I forget it was A or B, but yeah, I would imagine they're in the same region. Yep. So I'm just going to mark that region for good measure. It's kind of going the wrong way, though. But it's good to know that for later on. What incentive do we actually have to go over here, though? Well, we got one now. And we may want to explore Flifo just because of Flifo. There's no other reason besides its name, if I were to be serious. But otherwise, this is as peaceful welcome as I could get. And what is this anomaly? Another station. Was I already here? Oh, this is even more unpleasant. Never mind. Let's just look the other way. Let's turn a blind eye to this planet. And see about going to the actual Lexite facility that I had in mind. That would be kind of nice. Since look at all these ships, there's clearly something going on here. But the more and more I check, the more it seems like it's just a bunch of mercenaries and like rogues. Safe Haven, you're interesting. It even showed me the name of the planet right off the bat. I wasn't even mousing over it, I think. So there might be something to Safe Haven. But does this have our Is this our Lexite facility? It looks like it. It's a question if I have the resources I need. At least the Lexites decide to settle on a habitable world, or at least a world that's not going to murderly kill my lander.
Got a structure here, Captain.
Is it Lexite?
This is all human tech. Wait, no.
We found it.
Lexite tech. Still pretty exciting, though.
Yes, what?
Especially this. It looks like the Lexites left behind one of their weapons.
Ooh, tell us.
Looks like an improved version of our homing nuke.
Really?
We should mount this on our command ship when we get a chance.
I already got a
There's
hypersonic.
alien stuff here as well. Nothing really usable by us, but it shows the Lexites were talking with someone. Some documents here. Looks like the Lexites were trading, not for supplies,
interesting.
for information. Asking traders for news about something called the Inner Spur.
Oh.
Looks like that's the direction W51 is in. Not much more we can do here, Captain. We'll go.
Okay, so they were going to a new region of space altogether, which I suppose they call a spur. But oh well. We got some more info, but that hypersonic nuke doesn't help me, sadly. Sadly. If I had found that facility before, when I was randomly gonna find it by dumb luck, then I could have benefited off that and saved a bit of resources. But damn, I already love the hypersonic nuke regardless, though. I just gotta learn to aim with it properly, and account for its tracking, at least effectively. But where the hell is the silver? Where's the silver? Give me the silver. There you are, I found you. Overall, we got some hints of what the Lexites were up to at least. Just mostly running away, is what it's looking like at least. Now, I'm curious about Safe Haven. What is interesting about you that showed your name? Since we weren't able to land before, but I'm curious. Especially with a name like Safe Haven. I would argue there's nothing safe about this place. In all seriousness, there does not look to be anything safe. Oh well. I'll just start exploring a little bit of this cluster and then we'll refuel a calendar, I suppose, and start making our way over to Luttelren. I think it's the plan. Let's get this going. Maybe we'll find something interesting, although I wonder if I can get any assumptions on where Lexites went after this. What is it? After Alpha Epsilon moves. Oh, it even highlights where the autopilot is now. I think that was a new change they made, since I don't recall this before. Or maybe I wasn't zoomed out enough. But I wonder if I can get a tell that the Lexites may have gone down south this way, around the south. That's what I'm curious about. If I can get some tells. But good god, there are a lot of ships. We already encountered those one scavengers, so there's probably nothing exciting here. Yeah, the frenzy. I'm pretty certain we already said hi to them. You I have not met, though. Who are you? Oh, you're Menkmack. Oh boy, which means you're gonna fight us, aren't you? I don't think I need to talk to you. You were hostile to us before. But there's nothing to be seen here, folks. No anomalies, at least. Plenty of resources, probably, but no anomalies for me to care for. We got plenty of wealth. It's just a matter of building up enough for the dang massive fuel pod that I can get access to, which is still going to take some time. And there's plenty of other things to grab. Groombridge, anomaly on the left. Let's go have a look at you. If we could slingshot our way around the star properly to get there quickly. Nope, it's not happening. Ooh, another anomaly though. I'll check you out. Although you're radioactive, you are probably not safe. If I were to be honest. Oh, we get another one of these patrollers. Well, more ships the merrier. I can't say no to it. Especially since we lost a couple in our recent episodes. So let's refuel. Let's stock up. Once I stop flipping over, that is. No one saw that.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Unknown entities. I should check that out. They're probably just bots, aren't they? I'm assuming they're bots. Ow. Well, that thing shot fast. I was expecting a stun gun to do something. That was a horrible idea. Ooh, and all the resources landed. Or all the resources still there. So I learned something. I learned something there about... Oh god, there's a drone right next to us. Oh, and there's our box of goods. That we just conveniently dropped. Yeah, that's like the easiest thing I can do to dodge a drone. Just strafe. They shoot directly at me, so it would be almost impossible for them to hit me. There's a bunch of unknown entities. I wonder what's different about the two different types. They take a lot of hits though, good god. And for just one drone debris, it's probably not worth it. I'm just curious what these other entities are. Really? There was nothing else? I feel like I was lied to. Yeah, well, not much I can do about it. Let's move on forward. We got another anomaly, a couple more resources, and we dodged the planet altogether. It doesn't look friendly anyway, so I probably didn't want to land there, regardless. How much radiation? Yeah, you are not friendly. And structures on here of all things. I wonder how many of these irradiated planets were holding or hoarding some Lexite facilities I can't get to. Since that's going to be a pain in the ass trying to double back on all the planets that I haven't explored because of the radiation. But not much I can do about it. Well, it's nice to be in the middle of civilization. We get to blend in a little bit, so the scribe will not be able to find us here. That's kind of the theory, isn't it? There's so many ships they can't hunt all of us down, right? Since the scribe don't like anyone. Especially these guys who are roaming roaming free. So I'll make myself right at home. And you are not the planet I want, and it's still a little bit volatile. Give us a good. What's here? Unidentified object. Oh, another Centaur. I'll grab 2, maybe 3 more of these to stock up. But we're gonna rapidly have too many ships if I get a bunch more. Especially ships I already got like multiples of already. I think I already have 2 Centaurs. Maybe 3.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get.
Do I want to grab the
flying
titanium? I might as well since I'm here. I might as well. Now I wish my sensors would work for this planet for trying to detect where all these resources are at. Since I'm having a hard time finding where that titanium oxide is. Don't worry, we got it. We found it. Probably not giving us a lot of resources, but we got it nonetheless. Boss Cons, we talked to you. Only thing I'm really interested in at this point would be a different race altogether. Since the Bosskins were willing to talk to me, I just have no idea where their facility is at that they talked about. They didn't give coordinates. Although, to be honest, they probably wouldn't have told us anyway. And let's see what this anomaly is. This looks like it could be fun. It almost looks like a ship. It almost. It might try and murder us if we're not careful. What the hell are you?
Looks like a scribe colony.
Oh.
Or what's left of one anyways. Big yellow signs up everywhere around here, asking anyone with contagion symptoms to report to the medical center for processing. They actually put processing in quotation marks. I don't think I'd like to know what the processing involved.
So
we'll put on some gloves and see if there's anything else around here worth taking.
Oh, you're gonna get contaminated. Economic brand toxic filter. I think that's what we already have, mind you. But this is a wreckage from one of the dang scribe colonies, or at least the contagion that the measure told us about. So we're seeing the result firsthand, a nice derelict colony out in the middle of nowhere. Which, as far as lore tells me, that basically means that all these mercenaries and pirates and traders that we're encountering didn't always used to be here. They settled in sometime after the contagion, if I were to read into the backstory, that is. So that's a little bit of interesting lore to take in. Now, well, let's make our way to the supply station. We'll check these other 2 systems and make our way up north. I'm sure there's more to check, but there's a whole bunch of different systems to look into, so I'm not too worried checking everything. These anomalies are pretty straightforward anyway. They're mostly the same. Occasionally we find something interesting like that structure. But mostly just a bunch of ships. Unidentified object. Another B-wing, as I'm gonna dub it. Or another bomber anyway. It might as well be a bomber, since I'm pretty certain it has a lot of short-range weaponry. Let's grab the gold and... oh god, lightning. I almost flew into that thunderbolt. That would have been painful.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain.
Oh,
Let's
there's
see
still
if we can
plenty
get
more
this
gold
thing
to grab.
flying again.
I might as well grab the gold, at least that'd be worth my time, right? That's the thought process, at least. Come on, dodge. Oh god, I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Oh my god, that was lucky. That was damn lucky. Okay, we got the gold, we're done. I didn't want to find out just what kind of radius those dang lightning bolts have. And we kind of almost shot ourselves in the foot there. So one more. Yeah, let's go to see Buddhist. Is this... wait, oh, these are not cluster systems. Or at least... see Buddhist of all things is not a cluster system last I checked. And I kind of want to keep going southward. Autopilot's being a little bit inefficient with my traveling right now. Oh well. Oh, let's slide. At least this time. But I am curious why this system has its... what just... are we... oh, we're already inside Buddhist. That was really jarring, wasn't it? We went into hyperspace only to immediately get out of hyperspace. That's a little funny. It freaked me out for a moment. I was worried something bugged out, the game crashed, the entire episode would have been ruined. Nope. It's just an odd circumstance here. What do we have here in Castar? Ooh, you're interesting. You look like another ship. What the hell are you? You look interesting. I am happily gonna check you out. Nope, more lightning. Oh no, ion storms, or whatever the heck you call those things. Ooh, TCO crystals are here too. I was looking to maybe grab some of them. I just don't know what they're for. What the hell are you? You look like a ship. I am tempted.
Found a wrecked ship,
Ooh.
Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Sadly, I'm not going to get to use you anytime soon, but I'm intrigued. Now let's get the TCO crystals and get the hell out of here. And also, let's grab this rare. I gotta get used to the limited, or at least the lesser range of my dang collector, since I kind of got rid of one, didn't I? Oh well, I think we're doing good here.